Aquarius, I need you to hear me clearly. August 24th is not just another date circled on your calendar. This is not an ordinary sunrise, and it's not just another Monday passing by. This is your cosmic wake-up call, the moment the universe has been whispering about for weeks, maybe even for years. And today, that whisper is turning into a roar you cannot ignore. The truth is, your destiny has been waiting at the doorway, knocking again and again. But on August 24th, the knock becomes thunder. This is the day the final message comes through, and ignoring it may mean closing the door on opportunities you may never see again. The stakes are high, Aquarius, because this isn't just about good luck or bad luck. It's about alignment. It's about whether you step forward into the life the stars designed for you, or whether you stay stuck in the cycles that have been draining your energy. Think about it. Have you been noticing strange signs lately? Maybe repeating numbers like 1111 or 222 flashing on clocks, or vivid dreams that feel more real than reality. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected from people who once felt like home, or sensing that big changes are about to unfold, but you can't quite put your finger on it. That's not coincidence. That's the universe sending signals ahead of the final message. And August 24th is when it all converges. Here's the truth, Aquarius. You are a visionary, a rebel, a soul born to break barriers and rewrite the rules. But too often, you silence your own power. You second-guess your intuition. You delay the decision you already know you need to make. The universe has been patient, but August 24th is when patience runs out. This is the day the message arrives, clear and undeniable. So I ask you, will you listen? Will you embrace the call? Because if you do, your path will never be the same again. A new chapter begins, doors swing open, and the destiny that's been waiting finally becomes yours. But if you turn away, if you ignore it, those doors may close for good. Aquarius, the choice is yours, and the time is now. Aquarius, let's talk about the energy that builds and explodes on August 24th, because it isn't ordinary energy, it's rare, it's intense, and it's life-altering. On this day, the portal alignment peaks, and it feels as if the universe itself is holding its breath, waiting to see whether you'll rise to the occasion. Astrologically, this moment is powerful beyond words. Your ruling planet, Saturn, known as the keeper of time and karma, stands shoulder to shoulder with Pluto, the planet of transformation, endings, and rebirth. This combination doesn't happen quietly. It doesn't tiptoe into your life. It arrives like a cosmic thunderstorm, clearing away what no longer serves you and forcing you to face truths you may have been avoiding. And here's what makes it so important. Saturn asks you, are you living with integrity? Are you walking the path of responsibility and authenticity? Pluto, on the other hand, asks, what needs to die so you can finally be reborn? Put those forces together, and what you get on August 24th is karmic truth rising to the surface. Secrets can no longer hide. Cycles can no longer repeat unless you allow them to. You either break free or you stay chained. Think about the patterns in your life right now. Are you circling around the same situations with different faces, different places, but the same lessons? The universe is giving you a choice. Keep repeating the loop, or finally, step off the carousel and into your destiny. The energy is not here to play small, it's here to remind you that your soul signed up for greatness, for transformation, for breaking old barriers. This isn't just an external alignment, it's internal too. On this day, you may feel a restless surge in your chest, like you can't sit still, like something is pushing you from the inside out. You may notice your thoughts racing, your intuition louder than ever, and your emotions sharper, more raw. That's the portal energy activating inside you, preparing you to choose whether you'll leap forward or stay stuck in hesitation. And here's the beauty of it. August 24th is not about punishing you, it's about awakening you. Yes, it might feel intense. Yes, it might shake you. But that's because the universe is breaking down walls you didn't even realize were holding you back. The same energy that feels heavy also carries your liberation, your freedom, and your power. So here's my question for you, Aquarius, and I want you to drop your answer in the comments below. Have you been feeling restless lately, like something big is waiting to unfold, but you can't quite see it yet? That's the energy of August 24th. And if you've been feeling it already, then you are aligned with the portal. It's a sign that destiny is knocking on your door. Aquarius, the portal doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for courage. And on August 24th, you'll need it. Aquarius, before the universe delivers its final message on August 24th, it always sends hidden warnings, subtle but powerful signals that your destiny is shifting. And if you've been paying attention, you may already have noticed them. Let's break them down. The first sign is sudden dreams or strange synchronicities. Maybe you've been dreaming about people you haven't spoken to in years, places you've never visited, or symbols like keys, doors, or bridges. These dreams feel different. They linger even after you wake up, as if they carry a code only your soul can understand. Synchronicities follow in your waking life, repeating numbers like 1111, overhearing conversations that feel directed at you, or running into the same message in unexpected places. This is not coincidence. It's the universe whispering, "Pay attention, something is unfolding." The second sign is a growing disconnection from people you once relied on. You may notice that conversations feel empty, relationships feel heavy, or certain people no longer understand the version of you that is emerging. This disconnection can feel painful at first, but it's a sign of growth. It means your vibration is shifting, preparing you for new connections that align with your higher path. The universe is gently closing some doors so others can open. And then comes the third sign, perhaps the most powerful of all, an inner voice pushing you to make a decision you've been delaying. You already know what it is. Maybe it's leaving a job, ending a toxic relationship, starting a project you've been too afraid to begin, or finally speaking your truth. That voice won't go away. It gets louder, sharper, almost impossible to ignore as August 24th approaches. That's because the portal energy demands action. It's asking, will you choose courage or will you choose comfort? Aquarius, understand this. These signs are not random. They are warnings, yes, but not in the sense of danger. They are signals, guideposts, markers that destiny is moving closer. The universe doesn't send these hints to confuse you. It sends them so you won't miss the shift when it arrives. If you've experienced any of these signs, take them seriously. They are proof that the final message is already echoing in your life. Because on August 24th, the whispers turn into a shout. And ignoring it, that's not an option. Aquarius, here it is. The final message the universe has been pushing toward you. And it's simple, but life-changing. Alignment with truth. You see, Aquarius is not a sign meant to play small. You're the visionary, the rebel, the innovator who sees paths long before others do. You carry the energy of the future in your soul. But here's the truth. Too often, you've been dimming your light to make others comfortable. Too often, you've been running from your calling because it felt too heavy, too risky, or too different. The universe has been patient, but August 24th is where patience ends. This is where the cosmos steps in and says, no more hiding, no more delay, no more pretending. The final message is clear. Stop running, stop silencing yourself, Stop living in the shadows of who you could be. Let me share a story you'll recognize in your own life. Think back to a time when you ignored your intuition. Maybe it was a friendship you knew was draining you, but you stayed in anyway. Maybe it was a job offer you turned down because it felt scary, even though deep down it excited you. Maybe it was silence when you wanted to speak your truth. At first you thought it was the safe choice, but looking back, you realized it cost you opportunities, peace, and time you can't get back. That's what happens when you run from your truth. The doors close, the path narrows, and destiny waits until you're ready. Now, contrast that with the moments when you listened. Remember the time you took the leap, even when no one understood you. The time you trusted the voice inside you instead of the voices around you. That's when life opened up. That's when the unexpected blessing appeared, when the opportunity unfolded, when the right people suddenly showed up at the right time. Because when you align with truth, the universe rushes to meet you halfway. Aquarius, August 24th, is the day you're asked to make that choice again. The message is not a whisper, it's a declaration. You are ready, you are powerful, you are meant to step into your calling. If you do, your path changes forever. If you don't, the cycle repeats, and the weight of regret grows heavier. This is your final message. Will you align with it, or will you ignore it? Aquarius, when the portal of August 24th opens, 3 shocking events will unfold, each one connected to the next like stepping stones across a river. If you recognize them and act, the chain of destiny unlocks. But if you ignore them, the chain breaks and the moment slips away. Let's dive in. The first event is a sudden revelation. Something hidden comes to light, a truth about a person, a relationship, or even about yourself. It may sting at first because revelations aren't always gentle. A mask will fall, an illusion will shatter, and clarity will arrive like lightning cutting through the dark. But don't mistake this for loss, it's freedom. What is revealed is exactly what you need to see in order to move forward. It's the universe saying, here's the truth. Now choose what to do with it. The second event is an unexpected opportunity. Out of nowhere, a door opens, an offer, a chance meeting, or an idea that feels larger than life. It could be work-related, bringing you financial growth. It could be a relationship that feels instantly fated, or it could be a personal invitation to step into something you never thought possible. This opportunity won't come with a neon sign. It may look small, even risky, but if your intuition sparks when it appears, that's your signal. This is destiny reaching out its hand to you. The third event is the most powerful of all, a transformation within you. After the revelation and the opportunity, you'll face a choice, a decision that redefines you, not just your circumstances, but your identity itself. It might mean leaving behind an old version of yourself. It might mean breaking a cycle that has held you for years. And yes, it might feel terrifying. But when you make that decision, when you choose truth over fear, you unlock a version of yourself you've only dreamed of. Aquarius, these 3 events are not random. They are woven together. The revelation clears your vision. The opportunity tests your courage. The transformation seals your destiny. Miss one, and the chain breaks. Follow them, and the path opens wide. So pay attention on August 24th, because these 3 events, they're not just moments, they are milestones, and together they carry the power to rewrite your entire future. Aquarius, the energy of August 24th, is not something to stumble into unprepared. The portal doesn't just open for anyone. It opens for those who are willing to receive. And that's why preparation is everything. The universe is handing you a key, but it's up to you to be ready to turn it. So how do you prepare for a day that can alter your destiny? Let's break it down. The first step is to journal your thoughts on August 23rd and 24th. Writing isn't just putting words on paper, it's grounding your energy, capturing the whispers of your intuition before they fade away. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What do I desire most? What patterns am I ready to release? On those pages, you'll find guidance, clarity, and maybe even the answers you've been searching for. The second step is to pay attention to repeating signs, numbers, dreams, and conversations. When you see 1111, 222, or 333, don't just glance and move on. Pause. Notice what you were thinking in that moment, because those numbers are confirmations from the universe that you're in alignment. Your dreams may also intensify, carrying symbols or messages that feel more real than reality itself. And sometimes the universe speaks through people, random comments, overheard words, or even advice from strangers that strangely fits your situation. Pay attention, because on August 24th, nothing is random. The third step is to release fear. This may be the hardest, but it's also the most necessary. Fear has been the chain keeping you from walking into your destiny. But destiny does not reward hesitation, it rewards courage. Fear may whisper, "What if you fail?" But intuition counters with, "What if you fly?" On this day, you must choose faith over fear. Finally, anchor yourself with this affirmation: I am ready, I am open, I accept my final message. Say it aloud in the morning, write it in your journal, repeat it before you sleep. This is not just words, it's you declaring to the universe that you are prepared to receive, to act, and to transform. Aquarius, preparation doesn't remove the mystery of August 24. It sharpens your awareness, so when the signs, revelations, and opportunities arrive, you don't miss them. The universe is already aligning the pieces. Your role is simple. Be ready, be open, and when the final message comes, embrace it with both hands. Aquarius, August 24th, is not just about messages and signs. It's about a test of courage. The universe is placing something in front of you, and it will feel uncomfortable, maybe even intimidating. But understand this: discomfort is the sign that you are on the edge of transformation. The test may arrive in many forms. It could be a tough conversation you've been avoiding, an opportunity that feels too risky, or a decision that pulls you away from the safety of routine. You'll recognize it instantly, because your heart will race, your mind will hesitate, and fear will whisper, "Don't do it." That is the test. If you pass, if you lean into the discomfort, trust your intuition, and take that leap, the universe responds instantly. Clarity floods in, abundance begins to flow, and the path ahead becomes unmistakably clear. Passing the test doesn't mean it will feel easy. It means you choose faith over fear, action over hesitation. But if you avoid it, if you step back into the shadows, delay again, or let fear make the choice, you may find yourself stuck, not for a day or a week, but for months, maybe longer. Because the portal doesn't open every day. When it does, you must act. Aquarius, the cosmic test of August 24th, is your initiation. The universe isn't asking for perfection, it's asking for courage. This is your moment to prove to yourself that you are ready for the destiny you've been calling in. Aquarius, on August 24th, the universe isn't asking you to wait, wonder, or hide. It's asking you to act. This is the day when hesitation costs too much and courage opens the door to everything you've been waiting for. The first step: speak your truth, even if it shakes people. You've been holding back words, silencing your real feelings to keep the peace or protect others. But this is the moment when your voice is the key. When you speak, you free yourself, and sometimes you free others too. The second step: Make that one decision you've been postponing. You already know what it is. The choice you've been circling around, the move you've been delaying. Maybe it's ending a cycle, maybe it's beginning something new, but either way, it's the decision that changes everything. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. August 24th is the moment. And finally, trust your intuition over logic. Logic will tell you to stay safe, to do what you've always done. But intuition, the quiet voice inside, knows the path to destiny. On this day, if your intuition and logic collide, follow intuition. That's the compass pointing you where you need to go. Aquarius, this is your mission: truth, decision, and trust. Follow these and you align with the energy of the portal. Ignore them and you risk repeating cycles that have already drained too much of your time. So let me ask you, what's the one decision you know you've been avoiding? Share it in the comments, because sometimes speaking it aloud is the first step to transformation. Aquarius, I need you to hear this clearly, because it's the part most people miss. The universe is not punishing you. It never has been. All those delays, obstacles, sudden endings, and unexpected twists, they weren't punishments. They were redirections. Every storm you've weathered was designed to clear a path. Every ending was meant to make room for a new beginning. Behind all the chaos lies your greatest gift: freedom. The truth is, you've been carrying chains of expectation, fear, doubt, and even other people's opinions. You've been holding yourself back, telling yourself stories like, "It's not the right time," or "What if I fail?" But the gift hidden inside August 24th is liberation. This is the day you realize you don't have to ask permission to step into your destiny. You don't have to play small. You don't have to keep reliving cycles that drain your soul. By listening, by truly tuning in to the final message, you unlock alignment with your true path. And alignment is everything. When you're aligned, doors open without you forcing them. The right people show up. Opportunities flow in, synchronicities multiply. You stop chasing, and instead, you start attracting. That is the magic of living in alignment with destiny. And here's the beauty, Aquarius. The gift isn't something outside of you. It's already inside you. The universe isn't delivering something new on August 24. It's activating something that's been there all along. Your brilliance, your courage, your vision, it's all been waiting for this moment to fully awaken. So don't fear the chaos. Don't resist the changes. Instead, look deeper. Ask yourself, what is this situation trying to free me from? What new space is being created for me? Because when you ask that, you stop seeing endings as losses. You start seeing them as gifts. Aquarius, the gift behind the message is clear: freedom, alignment, and a future that finally feels like it belongs to you. On August 24th, the universe isn't closing doors. It's unlocking the one that leads directly to your destiny. Aquarius, as we close, I want you to remember one thing. August 24th is not about fear. It's about awakening. Too often, we think of cosmic shifts as warnings, as things to be afraid of. But this isn't about punishment, chaos, or loss. This is about becoming who you were always meant to be. This is about stepping into your truth, claiming your power, and finally choosing your destiny with both hands. The universe is sending you a final message, and it's crystal clear. Stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop hiding. You are not here to play small. You are here to shine, to lead, to awaken, to create change. And the energy of August 24th is your green light, your moment to act, your permission to rise. Now let me ask you something deeply important, because this is where your journey becomes interactive. Out of the 3 shocking events we talked about, which one do you feel is already whispering to you? Is it the sudden revelation that shakes you awake? The unexpected opportunity that feels fated? or the inner transformation that redefines who you are? Drop your answer in the comments, because speaking it aloud is powerful. Writing it down is like planting a seed in the soil of the universe. When you claim it, you align yourself with it. And I'll be reading through your stories, your experiences, your feelings, because your journey matters. Remember, Aquarius, this isn't just another day on the calendar. This isn't just another week passing by. This is the day the universe speaks directly to you. If you ignore it, the cycle continues. But if you listen, if you act, if you embrace it, you step into a new timeline where everything shifts in your favor. So take this final message to heart. Be bold, be brave, be true. The stars have aligned for you. The portal is open, and destiny is waiting. Don't ignore it, answer it. Because August 24th is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of the chapter you were always meant to write.